Hey, how's it going? I didn't really feel like making a video or recording anything. I was just having a good conversation with a Facebook buddy. We were talking about um, needles, doctor's needles. I'm going to use code words here because I'm going to use the code words because I don't want to get struck with channels. But my son has doctor needle damage, and I just want to tell people to stay off government assistance. I was asleep when I got my child um, the needles, and we got him 3 in 1 day, and it caused him to change drastically, to have severe damage. And he went from being a loving child, making eye contact, to not making eye contact, stimming and rocking. And we did this for Medicaid and government food stamps. We had to cover, we had to be able to follow their requirements. So we had to get the shots, and we weren't aware that shots could do that to you, like, or anybody. And I still remember the day he was screaming, and we had to hold him down and had the nurse to give him his shots. And he got very sick for 3 or 4 days afterwards. Got a fever, and he had runny nose and boogers for months on end after that. But it's a hard thing to deal with. Like, he's 12 now. That was 10 years ago. He's slowly coming out of it. He's starting to talk now. But I just want to encourage people to take control of their lives. Um, Stop relying on the government. Your life will get infinitely better if you do not rely on them. They're not there for your well-being, your health, anything. And and if you're not taking care of yourself, you're constantly looking for some help and guidance when it's in here. Manifestate your own reality and create it, and help get people to help you co-create that reality. You don't need the government. The government is the problem. And and I lost a son, and then I was left with my autistic son, who doesn't like love and affection. And that was rough to deal with when all that happened. So I would just say stay away from the needles. Like, um, it- people don't believe you either. Like, I worked at a restaurant recently, and you tell them not to get the shots, because everybody was freaking out because of the mask and everything. And you're an anti, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just educated. Like, I'm not. There's no reason for me to get it. I have an immune system. God created me. I'm a healthy human being. I don't need to put poison in my body to fight off something. Like, it's ridiculous. And I wish I would have woke up sooner, because having somebody with damage is hard to deal with. Like, it. I mean, I love my son to no end, but I wish we try every holistic thing. We give him as much love as we can, and he's slowly coming out of it. It's getting better. It's getting much better. But I feel for him every day. Like, I have to humble myself and put myself in his shoes and understand what he's going through. It's it's made me a better person, but I wish he didn't have to go through that, because he gets so frustrated not being able to communicate or talk or break that last barrier down. And so we're trying this clean slate formula right now, chelation therapy. Um, my friend Holistic Harry, he has a bio link if you want to go check out some of his stuff. We're going to go through that root and fulvic gut cleansing soon. CBD seemed to help a lot with him, with his nerves and calming him down and sleeping. And he started to talk a lot more after some of that. We alternate the holistic remedies, just so we know what's working, what's not working, and we don't want to overdo it. And so one detoxification at a time, just so you can see direct results. I'm not against stacking them, but I it's best to do it one at a time, just so you know what you're working with. So, um, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. It it's something that's bothered me for a long time, and it still does. But stop relying on the government. Stop getting. Stop asking for food stamps. Stop all that stuff. I mean, I understand that you got to do what you got to do sometimes, but the best health is fitness and fruit. So, hope you're having a blessed night. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Cheers.